You know, the next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And you know, Nick, bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
Diddy had a court hearing or a court appearance, and a lot of the headlines were, because you know there's no cameras in there, but the journalists that were in there said that when Diddy came out, that he was drastically showing weight loss and drastically looking a lot more gray and tired. I wanted to see if you had any thoughts on that, on his appearance, and if you had any thoughts on the court hearing itself.
Well, the weight loss, okay, yeah. You don't eat like you eat. He ain't drinking like he been drinking. I think it was popping bottles. You know, it's a lot of sugar. He definitely ain't eating like he is stressing. They don't sell Dark and Lovely in there, y'all. Niggas can't get this shit Dark and Lovely.
You won't believe the shocking news that's just come out about Diddy's health behind bars. Sources are reporting that a prison doctor has confirmed he might have contracted a serious disease while incarcerated. It's wild to think about how the tables have turned. Diddy, once living a life of luxury, now dealing with the harsh realities of prison life. But here's the real tea. Insiders are saying he's lost a concerning amount of weight, and it's not just from the terrible prison food. Word on the street is that Diddy's battling a severe STD while locked up. For those who don't know, he's been in jail for several months, awaiting his trial that's set for May 2025. The news has everyone buzzing, as it seems like something straight out of a Hollywood drama. It's unbelievable to see this all unfold, and people are left wondering what's next for the mogul who once had it all.
Now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner, and maybe being locked up in detention is starting to wear on him. He appeared grayer a little bit as well too, but again, he appeared just like how you would expect Diddy to appear for a hearing. To now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner, and maybe being locked up in detention is starting to wear on him. He appeared grayer a little bit as well too, but again, he appeared just like how you would expect Diddy to appear for a hearing.
Hold on to your seats, because things are about to get even wilder. You remember all those rumors about Diddy's so-called diverse lifestyle, right? The whispers about not just women, but male escorts and secretive down-low activities. Well, it seems those old habits die hard, even behind bars. Word on the cell block is that Diddy's got a little fan club in prison, male admirers who are practically at his beck and call, doing everything for him, including making his bed. But trust, it's not just about keeping his sheets fresh. These relationships have reportedly gotten much more intimate, if you know what I mean. And let's be real, getting protection in prison isn't exactly easy. Now here's the bombshell. The shocking allegations are suggesting that Diddy might have contracted something truly serious while locked up. Just when you thought this story couldn't get any hotter, guess who enters the mix? Miss Jaguar Wright herself, known for her no-holds-barred approach to spilling tea. During a recent interview, Jaguar dropped a bomb, claiming Diddy has been battling HIV. She went further to hint that there are at least 20 other men in similar situations, but she's keeping their names under wraps, at least for now, saving them for her upcoming show. Let's backtrack for a moment. Diddy was arrested on September 16, 2024, facing some extremely serious charges, including sexual assault, fraud, conspiracy, and trafficking. This scandal is turning out to be way deeper than anyone could have imagined. The plot thickens.
The Sean Diddy Combs investigation. New surveillance video shows Combs being taken into custody in a Manhattan hotel last week. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is at the scene of his arrest. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Robin. This is the hotel where Sean Combs was arrested a week ago. You can now see how that arrest went down. This morning, watch how federal agents took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs. His lawyer said Combs had come to New York 2 weeks earlier with the intention of turning himself in. He did not expect the agents to be waiting at his hotel last Monday night.
Since that fateful day, Jaguar has been relentless in coming for Diddy. And darling, you should have seen her October interview with Piers Morgan. She held absolutely nothing back, leaving everyone stunned by her bold statements.
How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
During her interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar didn't hold back. When asked about Diddy's character, she made it crystal clear what she thinks. I believe he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. She even slammed critics who suggested she didn't really know him, saying, "I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Can you believe it?" She flat out called him the devil. But the drama doesn't stop there. Jaguar went on to drop an even bigger bombshell, claiming Diddy's entire career was orchestrated by powerful industry figures who wanted to control the culture and manipulate the music industry. She painted him as nothing more than their puppet, a demon doing their dirty work. She didn't stop at Diddy, either. Jaguar has been trying to warn people about both him and Jay-Z for years, calling them monsters whose actions were covered up until now. And here's the most shocking part. Recent reports are saying Diddy is refusing to leave his cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It seems like things are getting darker by the day.
Diddy ringing in the new year with a jailhouse meltdown, at least according to some new reports. All this comes as the disgraced singer spends his first holiday season behind bars, and a judge rules one of his accusers can remain anonymous. By now you're well aware that 55-year-old Sean Combs, also known as P. Diddy, is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He's facing federal charges of conspiracy by force and transportation to engage in prostitution.
The drama surrounding Diddy's prison life is wreaking havoc on his legal battles, including multiple sexual assault lawsuits. Tony Busby's assistant recently spilled the tea in a letter, revealing that Diddy's refusal to cooperate is causing major chaos in his cases. From serving legal papers to managing schedules, nothing is going smoothly. Apparently, they've had to reschedule conferences because Diddy won't even step out of his cell to accept service. Not once. Now, people are speculating about why he's acting this way. Some insiders suggest it might be related to his alleged health issues. If the HIV rumors are true, it's possible Diddy is struggling with physical effects and doesn't want to be seen in public. But others think it's more about paranoia. Word on the street is that he's so terrified of being poisoned that he's even refusing some of his meals. Whatever the reason, it's clear this situation is spiraling out of control for Diddy.
Another advice I would tell him, maybe he should get on the Jewish diet. Because the kosher meals is way better than the food somebody else is making for you. At least they're going to come hot, they're going to come sealed, and you got to be the one to open them. That's very...
Now, here's something absolutely fascinating. Given all the wild allegations about Diddy possibly being involved in shady moves, like allegedly poisoning people to cause pneumonia-like symptoms, it's no wonder he's so paranoid about someone turning the tables on him. And this isn't just gossip, darling. We've got real insider insight. Former inmate Larry Levine spoke out, saying Diddy's fear of being poisoned isn't as outlandish as it sounds. To top it off, Diddy had the nerve to demand his own personal nutritionist while in jail. It seems like his sense of entitlement is still alive and well, even behind bars.
Diddy's eating.
Well, I got an inside source there at MDC, and if they knew who it was, they'd really plot. When people go into custody, they have anxiety, they're depressed, a lot of things go through their mind. And one of the things they do is they stop eating. Look what happened to Jeff Epstein. I got people every day saying, you think they're going to Epstein him? And I go, well, I really don't know. Imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. And no one would really think anything of it. So that may be one of the reasons he's not eating. There's a possibility that he wants to go on a kosher diet. It's prepared a little bit differently. It's like it's a religious diet.
Can you believe it? Diddy actually wanted someone to come in and help him get back in shape after prison life started taking its toll on his famous figure. But honey, the prison system wasn't having any of his diva demands. They shut that down real quick. Now, here's where the plot thickens. This whole refusing to leave his cell situation has everyone wondering, is he really hiding away because of these alleged health issues and their physical effects? Or is it some clever strategy to dodge even more lawsuits? Some people think it's a delay tactic to keep the legal system at arm's length. Social media is going wild with opinions on all of this. One person didn't hold back, writing, "Don't let him die. I want to see him in court to face his dirty actions." Others, however, have shown more sympathy, saying things like, "Can't blame Diddy for crying in his cell when he's fallen from so high to so low." The weight of not only his legal issues, but also knowing some big players are out to get him must be unbearable. Even with all this drama, believe it or not, Diddy is still being, well, Diddy. The scenes unfolding at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center are honestly more entertaining than any reality show. Here's the real tea. Diddy is apparently all in his feelings because Luigi Mangone is stealing his thunder inside those prison walls. Can you imagine? The inmates are showing Luigi so much love, and Diddy, who's used to being the center of attention everywhere he goes, is not taking it well. Sources close to the situation say Diddy is throwing full-on tantrums because Luigi is being treated like some kind of folk hero. One insider even mentioned that Diddy's ego is still larger than life. Are we even surprised, though? Of course, Diddy's spokesperson is trying to shut down all the jealousy talk, calling it false. Here's the twist. Luigi is actually in solitary confinement, so he and Diddy haven't even crossed paths. But apparently, the inmates just can't stop talking about Luigi's backstory. They're absolutely loving how open he's been about his struggles with back pain and his beef with the healthcare system. Let's be real, that's a hot topic among prisoners, especially in a jail with a reputation for subpar healthcare. Luigi's also winning over fans for his boldness in taking on a CEO, which has really fired up critics of the healthcare industry. And get this, Luigi knows all about his growing fan base. Sources say he's actually getting emotional about all the support, and it's giving him newfound confidence. People are calling him a hero, and some are even lusting after him. Honey, he is living for it. Meanwhile, poor Diddy is stuck in general population, reportedly feeling like his star power just isn't cutting it with his fellow inmates anymore. Talk about a humbling experience for someone who's always lived larger than life. Let's not forget, Brooklyn's MDC isn't exactly new to housing controversial figures. It's the same place where Jeffrey Epstein met his end, and where Sam Bankman-Fried is currently residing. Diddy's facing quite the trifecta: competition for attention, legal battles, and the harsh reality check that prison doesn't care about your celebrity status. So, what do you think, darlings? Is Diddy's paranoid behavior really due to these alleged health struggles? Or is he just playing games to avoid facing the music? Could Jaguar Wright's explosive claims be exposing the real truth? Or is this just another wild rumor in the celebrity gossip mill? Drop your thoughts below.